Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tom Graham Diamond at Memorial Field, with today the Abington High School Green Wave baseball team will play host to the Cardinal Spellman baseball team. My name is Sean Riley. It's my pleasure to be here for today's game and to have as my co-host Chris Nagel. Chris, welcome to the game. A nice sunny day for baseball.
Thank you, Sean. Beautiful spring day here. Spectacular, actually. My first time back watching a Abington High School baseball game for a little while, but even more excited about being on the mic with you for this game. This will be fun.
Well, it's 66 degrees. A little breeze, though, blowing.
Yeah.
A pretty strong breeze. Really blowing from left field into home plate right now.
We're covered here in the press box.
That's right, high above the stadium. Now, of course, the big story for today's game is not even the players, which is a little bit unique. It's the coaches. Abington High School coached, of course, by head coach Steve Paraxlis, a graduate out of high school class of 81, former center fielder. And the coach of the Cardinal Spellman baseball team is Steve Paraxlis, a 2009 Abington High School graduate, an outstanding pitcher for the Green Wave who went on to play pro ball. We'll talk more about them. So it's Coach Steve Paraxlis against Coach Steve Paraxlis. Some people calling this the Perky Bowl.
This is exciting, Sean. I'm excited for both Steves. Steve Sr., not really excited about it. I didn't get a chance to talk to Steve Jr., but this is really exciting. This is a cool thing.
I did get a chance to talk to both coaches before the game, and they're excited, they're nervous, they want bragging rights. Who's buying the drinks after the game?
That's right.
Of course,
who's
the big
bringing
question
the pizza home?
When mom or wife Tracy Praxis gets here is where she's gonna sit and who is she gonna root for.
She'll be within earshot, you know that.
The Green Wave have out on the mound. Aiden is going to be pitching for the Green Wave today, of course.
Aiden O'Donnell.
Aiden's a senior, throws a good fastball, and leading off will be Ryan Statkowitz, the center fielder for Spellman, with some good wheels, a left-handed batter. Chris and I are going to do our best to deflect and block any screaming line drives that come off his bat. We're sitting right on top of the Green Wave dugout.
I told you once, Sean, if you start coming this way,
Every
it's going to be bad. You're going off before me, I promise.
So we await the first pitch. We had a little delay in the start of today's game as we waited for the umpires to show. Actually, not really much of a delay.
A couple minutes.
They got here right at game time. From the stretch. First pitch swinging. Diving, going to go into right field for the first pitch
hit.
single. It'll bring up Jason Kelly, the shortstop, wearing number 2 for Spellman, for the Cardinals. The runner on first, no outs.
Stackowitz being held on first base by A.J. Nash, the sophomore.
We got Riley playing second base, Steve Madden at shortstop, and Henry Rogers at third. Pickoff throw, just a toss. Out in left field, we got Johnny Sellon, the southpaw. In center field, Ryan Tobin. And out in right field, Drew
Donovan. And behind the plate, Spencer Merrick.
One of the best.
That's a nice move over there, Sean.
Yeah, Donald's got a pretty good move, and he's going to try to keep that runner close because, as we mentioned, he's got some pretty good speed out there in the base path. So we'll see if Spellman tries to use it with a little hit and run or just to see if he breaks. No outs here. The opening stanza. Good pitch. Break one for O'Donnell, the senior, who was a big part of last year's run to the state championship. Green Wave have a pretty good mix of good senior leadership, good junior solid players, and some really talented sophomores.
They have a solid sophomore class I was looking at.
Ball's a little bit high, 1-1. Wind kicks up a bit. It's supposed to be like anywhere between 15 to 20 mile per hour winds.
Yeah, we got a little breeze coming. It's coming straight in, right?
It's like left to right across your television screen.
Here goes.
Runner breaks. Spencer comes up with a good throw. It bounces high off the grass.
He got a good jump.
He did.
Stackowitz was gone. soon as he made that slight move to the plate, he was gone.
So Kelly will have a 1-2 count now with a runner on second, no outs, first inning. Nardelli on deck for the Cardinals. O'Donnell delivers
A little high.
Just a little bit high. Probably heard a lot of Aiden O'Donnell's name during the football season. Outstanding player for the Green Wave. Kind of an all-around athlete, which is something you kind of encourage nowadays.
Like to see that.
2-2 count. Batter steps out for time. I want to thank Liam Murphy, who's on camera today, senior from Abington High School. Send all your cards
Expert
and letters.
camera work.
Cards, letters, and donations to care of Abington Cam.
Addressed to Liam.
That's right.
Nice
Good
pitch.
strike three. Nice pitch
That's a
by
great
O'Donnell.
pitch.
Caught him looking. Matt Nelson couldn't be with us tonight here for Green Wave Baseball. He is in the, I think he's in the collegiate badminton tournament out in Kansas right now, doing some commentaries. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Is he really?
Oh, he's
I was
not.
going to say. I'm not sure he heard that. Kevin, that was nice. He's at the pickleball worlds.
Stephen Nardelli, the catcher, now up. We're on second, one down. Curveball,
pitch.
beautiful.
Nice pitch.
That was a nice pitch by O'Donnell. Nardelli wears number 3 on the back of his jersey. O'Donnell, number 24 on the mound. Time called. The way the field is oriented, this is actually the proper orientation for a baseball field, where the sun goes into the eyes of the right fielder and first baseman. Everyone else pretty much doesn't have the sun in their eyes.
As a former first baseman, Sean, there's no fun in that.
There isn't, but that's why they put the most responsible players on first base.
Exactly. Thanks for sucking up, Sean. I appreciate it.
Well, I played first base too.
All right.
That's going to be a little number down the line. Going to be out of play, foul ball. Good job by Henry Rogers, just letting that thing roll over the white line.
Umpire waited till the ball was all the way out before he made the call.
That'll notch the second strike up on the scoreboard. 0-2 now with one out. One runner on. Coach.
Young Steve didn't like that call too much.
They usually refer, so Abington's coach is Steve Paraxelis. Cardinal Spellman we refer to as Stevie Paraxelis to try to differentiate. Waiting for O'Donnell's pitch now. From the rubber. Tries to tease him with a high fastball. Nardelli
Trying
doesn't
to get him chase.
I want to thank our first baseman's father, Adam Nash, who was out here about 3 weeks ago with some of the baseball team, actually kind of rebuilding and renovating the mound. Some new clay, did a lot of nice work on it to make that safe and adjusted it well. And thank you for the members of the Green Wave baseball team for their efforts.
Nice
Oh,
pitch.
what a nice pitch.
Wow.
Second
Wow.
strikeout looking.
That's a great pitch.
That thing was
Aiden,
spinning.
he had it. Who was that? Nardelli, right?
Yep.
His knees were kind of knocking by the time that ball made it home.
Now, stepping into the boxes, who we've been told is the best hitter on the team, perhaps even in their league, Ben Seepeck. He's their pitcher also.
He's tall, too, Sean.
Yeah,
I saw him when he
outstanding
walked
hitter.
up.
But he's got 2 outs, calls time.
So that's 3 batters in a row, Sean, that have called timeout on Aiden.
Well, I
As
think
long as he doesn't get flustered, that's all right.
talking to some of the Spellman, or one of the Spellman coaches there, they were a little concerned about the talent of O'Donnell out there on the mound. Pickoff played a second.
Again, that's a nice move.
Yeah. Riley was there for the pickoff. Madden and Riley just trying to pester the runner to keep him close, keep him honest.
Throw it right to the bag. This is fielder's responsibility to be there.
Wait the first pitch to Seepeck. Turns and fakes it. Aiden does a pretty good job, too, of mixing up his routine on the mound so that the runners don't key in on, okay, he looks twice, then he throws. He looks twice, then he throws. He mixes it up. Strike one. Fastball right down the middle. I think Seepeck's just trying to gauge the timing of that first pitch.
He'll take a strike and then green light from there.
Spencer Merrick, the catcher for the Green Wave, calling the pitches with his senior pitcher on the mound. Here comes...
Nice pitch outside. Nice.
Nice placement there by Aiden. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on bag number 2. See if he tries to tease one with a high pitch or if he throws some junk at him.
He's the cleanup hitter. Just be careful. You're going to throw nothing hanging.
Aiden's waving off some pitches. Sees what he likes.
Runner on.
Coxon ready to fire.
Runner on second was sending the batter. A signal. Did you see that?
I did not. What'd you see, Chris?
I saw the runner on second sending a signal to the batter. Trying to pick off the sign. It was pretty cool.
Fastball was a little high and outside, makes it a 1-2 count. 2 outs here in the opening top half of the first inning. Abington Green Wave versus Cardinal Spellman. Cardinals.
Nice block by Spencer Merrick.
Hey, nice pitch. Nice pitch. Attaboy, Spence. Nice job. Good work, Spencer.
That was a good pitch, nice and low. If he's going to swing it, it's going to keep it on the
ground. Make him chase it.
2-2. Green Wave with the new shirts, with the green shirts with the pinstripes.
I like the uniform, Sean. I like it. I like the pinstripe. Block again.
Madden was sneaking back behind the runner there. I thought they were going to spin and go to second on that, but now it's a full count to the number 4 hitter for the Cardinals. No score, 1 runner on with a first pitch single to right, followed by 2 Ks looking. And now Seepeck's going to protect the plate with a full count. Highs, ball 4.
You know what, Sean? That wasn't a bad at-bat.
Nope.
For Aiden.
Yeah,
he didn't give him anything really good to hit except that first strike.
Right.
Everything else.
I kind of like that last pitch, too, because that was going to be a tough one to hit if he swung. And it was close enough that he might swing to try
close
to
enough to the letters, I agree.
Jeff Mastriani. Sorry, James. Up now with 2 men on. There's that first pitch strike once again. Mastriani's a senior. He'll be out left field for the day for the Cardinals. An 0-1 count.
Look how far up in the box he is, too, Sean.
What's that tell you?
He's jumping on it early. Nice pitch.
Tells me that he doesn't like hitting the break and stuff, and he tries to get up front.
That's what I'm saying. He's getting on it early.
So he's got an 0-2 count now.
The further back in the box you are, the more you see. But to each his own.
So now what does Aiden throw here with an 0-2 count? Does it come with the heat? Come with the bender?
It's a twist. He's got him.
Got him.
Nice job. Struck out the side. That's a great pitch, Aiden.
1 hit, 2 runners, no runs. For the, I want to call them the Spellmans, the Cardinal Spellmans.
Yeah.
They're the Cardinal Spellman Cardinals. It'll bring up the Green Wave, and leading off of the Green Wave will be Ryan Tobin, followed by Drew Donovan, Steve Madden, Spencer Merrick, and hopefully more to come after that.
Sean, I was noticing the new sound system, and they're playing music between innings. Nice.
Stay tuned, Chris. They get walk-up songs for these Green Wave guys.
Of course they do.
Some of them, I'm not gonna tell you what they are.
Just keep me in suspense. Boy, I'm just checking out Sipek strolling out to the mound. He's a big, tall kid. He's long and lanky. That's a lot of motion coming in.
Not a lot of velocity on his pitches, but a good pitcher nevertheless. Pretty consistent pitcher for Spellman. And we'll see if the Abington bats can get to him early.
Yep.
If there's a weakness to this Spellman team, it is on the defensive side. So the Green Wave are going to be trying to take advantage of that, get some runners on base, try to move around, hit and run, steal and move, just try to move around those bases, make Spellman throw the ball around the diamond. Crowd, pretty good crowd here today for this game. A lot of people here know a lot
They must
of
have known
faces.
we were announcing, Sean.
Oh, of course, that's why they're here.
Tell the television I said hi.
Tell who?
Tell the television I said hi.
Oh, Drew Donovan wants to say hi to all Green Wave Nation. We'll see if he can put something behind that. He's the number 2 batter. But starting off will be number 16, center fielder Tobin. After Seebeck gets done with his warm-ups. We're looking down the right field line. Straight down there is the Beaverbrook Playground, which is scheduled for demolition next week. And the Playground Committee is going to put together a brand new, beautiful playground. It'll be down in that same area. It's going to be updated, safer, more user-friendly for kids of any age. And want to congratulate the Playground Committee. They're still doing fundraising. They've been supported by community preservation funds with some successful votes at town meetings. So it's going to be really exciting to watch that process develop over the next several weeks as they take apart the current wooden playground and put together the new playground.
Yo, turn it up. Is your phone all the way up, James?
I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but
That's pretty good.
these songs are great.
That's pretty good.
Tobin takes a look at the first pitch from the right-handed pitcher is going to be outside ball 1. One thing that has changed the last couple of years with baseball here at Abington is how loud the dugout is.
Yeah. That may drown us out, Sean.
They are a very boisterous crowd, led by none other than Owen Haggerty and friends. Strike 1, ball 2 and 1. Tobin doing a good job and letting him throw a few to get the start on the game here. The Tobin chant starts up. Back.
Heads up!
And
Sean,
another-
just to let you know, I had you covered.
Thanks.
I was ready.
Another lucky fan gets a souvenir.
Keep going. I know.
2-2 count. Dorian Tober, hockey all-star and center fielder for the Green Wave baseball team. Steps out as the pitcher steps off. Coach Stevie Prax is telling his left fielder to back up a bit. Wind seems to be kind of hard to judge. The flags are all tied up because of the wind. It's a 3-2 count now. Seepeck's going to have to put one right down the pipe, and Tobin knows it. See if he can work with it. A little gap in the right center field area for him.
Ooh,
Strike swinging. High.
Good
but
pitch.
Had to go for that one.
a decent at bat.
Yeah. Made him throw 6 pitches. And here comes Drew Donovan, the right fielder, wearing number 2.
They want Drew on base any chance they can, Sean.
Yeah, he has his way. Not many a catcher can throw out Drew if he wants to take a base. Stealing. Made an outstanding grab out in left field a couple of games ago. A lot of people thought it was going to go over his head, but he just put on the jets and was able to get right under it. There's a strike.
Nice pitch.
1-1.
Basketball, Jones, with football, McGee. Actual football, we say.
Donovan awaits the third pitch. Curveball. Tried to time it. We're on the top of that one. Be a 1-2 count.
Sipek, good control so far, Sean.
Yeah.
Just all around the plate.
Now, Deli the catcher is a pretty good catcher. Coach Stevie practiced likened him to like an Ian Campbell, a solid player. And Donovan fights it off, but it's going to be caught in the air just enough for a pop-up in the foul territory to first. So we'll bring up our third batter of this bottom half of the first, Stevie Madden, who has been on a tear this year. Don't know his exact average, but someone said literally he's probably batting 800, 900 for the season. Curveball falls for a ball. Did not hit the strike zone. Another ball with a bend there. Throwing some junk to me.
So I'm trying to get a read on Sipek's motion.
Yep.
He drops his arm down a pretty good amount on his curveball. He comes down, a little less than 3/4 compared to that fastball. It was more over the top. It's a little different motion. That's a good pitch.
First pitch strike, or the first strike, so it's a 3-1 count. 2 outs, no score here in the bottom of the first. No runners on. Madden readies the bat. Takes the ball, strike 2.
Strike 2, right on the outside edge.
Madden didn't like it. He's going to opt for the 3-2 pitch. Seabeck steps off. Both pitchers for this game have been working under the tutelage of Stevie Praxis. Ball 4.
We got a runner.
Spencer Merrick walks up to the batter's box, the catcher for the Green Wave. And the base umpire moves between first and second. Madden looks at the signs from third base coach Steve Praxis. Tyler Praxis is the first base coach for the Green Wave. Merrick, only a junior, which is a great thing to hear for Green Wave baseball. Slow curveball, breaks over for 1.
It's a nice pitch. Sipek.
Seabeck.
Sipek. Ron Sipek. Ron.
Madden takes the lead. Low fastball called strike 2.
Spencer's protecting right here.
0-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. No score. Madden breaks for second. Ball is in the dirt.
Ball's out.
So Madden stands up at second with a stolen base.
1 and 2, 2 outs.
Single brings a run in, they say.
Spencer needs to put a little wood on it here.
Or aluminum. Now Deli
I'm
flashes.
going with my professional announcing. So.
Check. Now Deli flashes the signal to his pitcher.
There you
There's
go.
a single, going to drop in front. It's going to get by
Spencer's
him.
going 3.
That Sun
Get there.
didn't get far enough to
Nice.
get Spencer around first, but it drives in a run. RBI single for Spencer Merrick.
Merrick. Holding on after going down 0 and 2.
Nice job.
And you just hit it where he ain't.
So 1-0 Green Wave takes the lead here in the bottom of the first. And up comes the pitcher for the Green Wave, Aiden O'Donnell.
Sean, any of the players on Spellman from Abington?
Yes, there are. You'll get introduced to them in the next at bat. Strike 1 to O'Donnell. Aiden wearing number 24. Spencer with a short lead off at first. Now jumps off. That one doesn't bend over. It'll be 1-1.
Comes way down low with that delivery on a curveball.
Runner goes. And perfect throw down to second. Nice job by Nardelli.
Yeah, that's a great throw.
Catcher throws to get the catcher out. And that'll be the third out of the inning for the Green Wave, but they score a run and take the lead here early in this Perky Bowl, as they're calling it. One hit, one run, one man, well, no men left on base.
First base, he's got two moves. He's got one that he's really slow on, and then he slides.
And the Green Wave will be facing the likes of Michael Boudiette, Matt Fieldman from Abington, and Ryan Hemmings from Abington. The 6, 7, 8 batters for Spellman. That was a nice single by Merrick to drive in Madden.
Threw it to the outside part of the plate, and Merrick just drove it where the ball was.
Aiden's going to see if he can add on to his 3 strikeout game. He had 3 strikeouts in the first inning.
Is the 7th inning stretch yet, Sean?
Again, Spellman from the Catholic Central Lodge League are 2-5. They had a big win over East Bridgewater just the other day. And the Green Wave 3-2. Social League. This is a non-league game between these two teams, but of course Spellman is located just over the town line in Brockton, Mass. Stevie Paraxelis, young Steve, of course, member of the 2009 state championship Abington High School team. Just that team was just solid.
That was exciting.
Christian
That was an exciting
LaPointe,
time.
Ian Campbell, Steve Paraxelis, of course, and Dion. And the big thing that game, that championship game, went into extra innings, and Coach Steve Paraxelis came out to try to take his son off the mound in the 6th or 7th, and Stevie would have no business. He would
no
not come
part
out
of
the
that.
game. He ended up throwing 164 pitches in
That was
game.
the last game of his high school career. He
That's right.
wasn't coming out.
The victory against West Boylston.
That was exciting.
Yeah, I mean, they were down 5-4 in the 7th inning and tied it up. In fact, Steve got a hit, got on base, and then I think it was LaPointe knocked him in. They tied up the game in the 7th, and then they went in the 8th. The Green Wave came up and scored 5 runs to put it away. They won the state championship with a 10-5 score. Now, mind you, the game before that, the semifinal, they were down 6-0 against Georgetown and came back for an 8-6 win. That was just a fantastic storybook year for the Green Wave.
It was unbelievable. And hats off to you, Mr. Sean Riley, for digging through the archives to get those.
Well, that's what I do.
Yes, you do. Heads up!
Heads up! Heads up!
Well, come right over us.
I heard it hit the ground and not a person, so
It did.
I like that.
That's a strike in everyone's ball.
That is.
Ball game.
I had you, Sean. I had you covered again.
Michael Boudiette, the first baseman.
Yeah.
Lefty batter. High ball 1. We'll high it outside. Matt Fieldman on deck, the second baseman, and then Ryan Hemmings, the right fielder, on double deck. Although you don't really see the double deck batter out much.
No, he's in the dugout. 2 strikes.
Swinging foul, strike 2. Boudiette is a sophomore. That one's low. Came off the knuckles a little bit weird for O'Donnell.
Here, Sean.
I got you. Brilliant. Our papers are blowing around a little bit up here.
A little windy on the top of the press box here.
Ball's 2 strikes. Teased him with a high and outside one, but he didn't bite, so it's a full count.
No walks, Aiden, no walks.
No, it's right on there.
O'Donnell looks into the strike zone. Strike 3
pitch.
looking.
4 outs in the game, 4 Ks, Sean.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball pretty well.
Aiden O'Donnell on top of it right now.
Matt Fieldman from Abington. Wearing number 4 and the second baseman, the number 4 position.
Heads up.
Up right back in the same appropriate location, punching location.
Ooh,
A diving effort, but to no avail.
Get rid of it quick.
Fieldman is a junior. Awaits his second pitch. Swing and strike 2. Donald's doing a good job mixing things up. You know,
he's in control. He's got some good control going.
I'll go get him, Dave. Go ahead, on. Here we go, Aiden.
0-2 count. Fieldman waves the bat. Aiden looking in at Merrick.
Nice
Curveball inside, ball
That's
1.
a good pitch, Sean. He didn't miss by much, and he had the batter just diving out of the way.
That keeps the batter on his toes.
Yep. So how to play the other way. Don't go over that.
Always good to see the high bounce. That means it hit the pavement and not a car. Because Chris
Or
and I are parked
or a
right
motorcycle.
there. That's right.
My heart just skipped a beat, Sean.
Donk.
My alarm would be going off. I'd have a dent. I'd be mental.
Count remains 1-2.
There's a nice pitch.
Another strikeout.
Great job, Aiden. Great pitch, mixing it up.
That was a swinging strikeout. The previous one was looking.
He's looking,
Yeah.
correct.
So he's got 3 looking and 2 swinging strikeouts. And now Ryan Hemmings, the right fielder, also an Abington resident, stepping up to the plate. Hemmings is a senior for the Cardinals. And he's doing right field duties
Follow through, bend your back.
for the boys from Spellman. Right back into the
Right
box.
back at him. Got plenty of time.
The toss, 1-3. 3 up, 3 down. Good inning again for O'Donnell and the Green Wave.
Let's go! Hey, great job, Naughty Nod catcher, bro.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Score remains 1-0 in the middle of the second here, and the Green Wave will be sending up to the plate. O'Donnell will get back into the box. He was up at bat when the runner was thrown out at second. And he'll be followed by Eddie Riley, Henry Rogers, AJ Nash, and John Sellen for the Green Wave.
Guys, 1 run is not enough. We need more.
I like the music. Did you pick this? Is this a team?
Oh, Don Whitman's doing the music. Don Whitman is actually doing the official scoring here, but
I didn't even see Donnie.
they control the music from the dugout. I do want to thank the Boosters for investing in the sound system. It's a portable sound system. They bought 2 of them, so if there's a baseball and a softball game, they can each have the sound system.
Fantastic.
And it can be moved up to the turf fields when there's games or events up there.
Fantastic. I love that.
It's really
Well
nice.
done. Congratulations to the Boosters, Missy Merrick, and President, and all of her team. Excellent job once again.
Yeah, I want to thank the Boosters and all of the students who were here what was it, in March, middle of March, they were here. They painted this green wall here, the
Yeah.
retaining wall that runs the length of the football bleachers all the way down here to the baseball diamond. There had to be 40, 50 students here helping out. They painted the concession stand.
It was
They
great.
weeded
great to
everything,
see it.
raked out things. Just kind of investing and giving back to the community that gives so much to them. Also, we got the new batting cage for both the baseball team and the softball team. It's been put in place by the DPW. I want to thank them for their help. You know, they are understaffed, but they get the work done.
Boy, do
somehow.
they ever.
Although I did have a little talk with the DPW today. I'll bring that up in a minute. O'Donnell with a fresh count now. As part of the demolition for the Beaver Playground down in right field, they wanted to retrieve a time capsule that was allegedly buried many years ago. But we're having trouble locating the time capsule.
Is it official that there is one under there?
Pop fly going to be a shallow right, second baseman going back for it.
Both guys coming.
And it's going to be the right fielder going to be given credit with the put out.
Did anyone get called off on that, Sean? It looked like they were both going at it. I didn't see the second baseman get called off. Usually it's the guy running in that's going to call off the one running backwards.
Hey, you stole this from TikTok. Stole that shit from
So Eddie Riley steps in, the second baseman. Screaming, a shot down the left field line. Going to be just foul by about 18 inches.
Wow.
Got all of that one.
I thought I saw chalk come up on that, Sean, but you said 18 inches.
Oh, yeah.
You got good eyes, man. It's those fancy Oakley sunglasses you got on. My Ray-Bans don't see down that far. And mine are prescription.
Number going to go down the line, foul. Bring the count to 1-2 for Eddie Riley, who has announced his plans due to some good hard work academically and athletically. He's going to be Providence College Friar next year.
Congratulations to Eddie.
Very
Actually,
happy
did I
for him.
see that he just got an award as well?
He did.
South Shore
Student Athlete of the Year.
Student Athlete, Academic Athlete. Congratulations.
Good senior class, these guys. And girls. Don't want to leave the girls out. Oh, good bender.
That's a nice
Yeah,
pitch.
froze him. That was a good pitch. That's the second out of the inning. Brings up Henry Rogers, the sophomore third baseman. Usually that first round of at-bats, everyone's kind of getting the tempo of
Trying
the
to get the
pitcher.
timing down.
And they're just chewing to get back to the second inning.
Cheers, ball. Cheers, ball.
I get in trouble for doing what I'm told.
That's land.
Henry, up the key.
Henry,
Rogers,
right up the middle.
headhunters, goes right up the middle, out to center field. One pitch, one hit. Nice stroke there by Henry Rogers. I was just about to say, that's a kid you're going to be hearing about for the next 2 years. He's only a sophomore.
Henry's been playing baseball for a long time already.
Yeah, he's a good
He's
pitcher,
got some talent.
good infielder, good hitter. Speaking of another up-and-coming young man, A.J. Nash, our first baseman, number 36, with 1 out and a runner on. Sorry, 2 outs and a runner on.
You're not getting him like that.
Johnny Sellon on deck.
He still has it.
Hey, now.
Seabeck from the stretch. High, ball 1. Seabeck doesn't do the old-fashioned arm extension coming straight down from 12 o'clock. He kind of snaps it just above the shoulder.
I'm watching when he throws a curveball or something, Sean. Honestly, he's down significantly lower. That's a nice pitch.
For that one, you can see he kind of stretched a little low to get to kind of drive that ball lower.
Get a
and
little
strikes
extra
him.
snap on it.
1-1.
Same thing.
Another nice shot, but it's going to go right to the second baseman.
One hopper.
Good stroke there by Nash.
What's that tell you, Sean? The timing is there.
Yep.
You're putting the bat on it.
Maybe we'll be coming alive soon. Put a couple together. They get 1 hit, no runs, leave 1 man on. They keep that 1-0 lead here after 2 complete.
We have 9-1-2 coming up, Sean, right?
Yes,
For
for
Spellman?
both teams, actually.
Yeah.
My name is Sean Riley. He's Chris Nagel. It's a pleasure for us to be here bringing you this Abington Green Wave baseball game on Earth Day, April 22nd.
Did you give the record, Sean, of both these teams? The Cardinals, I was going to call them the Spellmans.
I've done it twice.
The Cardinals are 2-5. They're in Division III in the Catholic Central Large Division, and the Green Wave are Division IV South Shore League Large, and are 3-2. We have a good game here so far, Sean.
Oh, here comes Coach Stevie Praxis.
Do you want to get some airtime with us, Sean? I didn't get that.
They're talking about something that may have hit the chalk.
How's my eyesight from here, Sean? I thought I saw chalk come up on that.
It was
But you gave me the no,
fouled by 18.
18 inches.
So I want to give a little credit to Liam Murphy on camera because I've done it before. Doing camera for baseball is one of the hardest things to do. Because if you think basketball, is back and forth, left and right. Football, left and right. Baseball, you don't know where the ball's
All
going,
over the
where the
place.
throw is going to go, where the run is going to go, and what do you focus on? Do you want to get the outfielder picking up the ball, or do you want to see the runner around to the base? Sometimes it's hard. So sometimes you got to go wide angle and hope that you can pick it up. So hey, Liam, good luck. We appreciate your efforts.
Liam, we are sure you're doing an excellent job. We are sure.
All right, Ben Catton, the third baseman, is going to step up. Wearing number 1 in his jersey. Catton is a sophomore for the Cardinals. 1-0 Green Wave lead here to lead off the top of the third. Catton looks down to his coach Steve Praxis in the third base box. Or maybe he's looking at Henry Rogers at third base. Stevie and Henry have a nice conversation at third base. 0-1. I'm sorry, 1-0.
Didn't make it up to the scoreboard yet.
1-1. With a nice fastball right down the pipe. Catton leading off the third. Takes strike
pitch.
2. Low strike. That's a hard pitch to hit.
That's the one you want to take every time.
Yep.
You got to protect it now.
Can't do it now. That's right. So you were first baseman, Chris.
Yes, sir. I spent some time pitching till I hurt my shoulder.
Strike
Another
3.
strikeout for Aiden. Well done.
Were you a right-handed thrower?
I am a lefty, all left.
I was going to say a lefty.
Left-handed.
First base.
Left-handed catching, left-handed throwing. Bat lefty.
Statkowicz, the number 1 hitter, now batting in the second slot here in the third inning. He singled on his first pitch, right through first and second. Good swing there, but fouls it back. Jason Kelly retrieves the ball. Gives it back to Merrick. Sun falling behind some clouds behind us.
I like it better when it's out and shiny. It's nice and warm.
True that.
Nice pitch.
Pitch, 0-2.
Boy, give me one more.
You can see
I think he
Statkowicz.
took a little bit off that.
Yeah, and Statkowicz he hesitated because
Yeah.
he was trying to get the timing down. That's one thing that a lot of the young pitchers don't understand enough, that it's not always that you have to have a great curveball, but if you can mix up your speeds, you can really
Absolutely.
screw up a hitter or a batter. Ooh, Just trying to paint the outside edge with that curveball.
It's a hard thing to do though, Sean, because if you think you just have to throw it hard and throw it by them, blow it by them, but to take enough off and still have enough heat to get in there,
Yep.
it's hard, because what if you take too much off and you're serving up a gopher, you know?
Right. And you want to try to keep the same type of delivery so the batter can't read. You know, if you slow down your delivery to slow down your pitch, he's going to know it's coming.
Exactly. Takes a lot of practice.
2-2 count. 1 out. Top of 3. Green Wave up 1-0. Coach Steve Praxis versus Coach Steve Praxis. Curveball just got a piece of it.
Again, that's a good pitch,
Yeah.
but Stakowicz was waiting for it. You could see him, he was hanging back there. He had a good rip at it, he's just a little on top of it.
See if he tries to go by him with a fastball now. Does he go down the pipe? Does he ride it up high, out of the zone? Does he hit a liner right at us? There's a liner right up the middle. It's going to sneak through. So he's 2 for 2 with singles. This is another good at bat for Ryan Statkowicz.
Aiden almost had his glove on that, he gave it a shot.
Well, he's only got less than 60 feet to react.
Exactly.
Up comes Jason Kelly, who got caught looking the first time up. Coach Stevie Praxis giving the signals to his batter and runner. Now remember, the guy at first, Statkowicz, got some wheels. He stole second in the first inning. So look for O'Donnell to keep him close. AJ Nash over there is a left-handed first baseman. So you get the glove on the runner's side.
Exactly. The pitcher throws it to the bag. Nice play. You know, as a catcher here, as a former left-handed hitter, I'm still a left-handed hitter, but
Just can't hit.
if you got that's right. If you got a guy with wheels on first base who's going to steal, the teaching was stay in the box. If you own the space in the box, you don't have to get out of the way for the catcher to throw it. It's not interference if you're standing there.
Right.
You
The catcher's
can't.
got to step around.
Exactly. You can't impede his throw or his movement.
Right. So similarly, you can't stand up straight if you were in a crouch position. You can't step forward.
Yep.
Anything to interfere, or it will be called. He's
There he
going.
goes. Ball's
Tough
outside.
pitch. Yeah, touch pitch for
Yep.
Merrick. It was an inside pitch. Took
Inside
Merrick out
pitch
of his
with a
crouch.
left-handed batter.
Yep. No throw.
Yeah.
A wise decision by the junior catcher.
Aiden. Go strike.
Puts a runner on second, though, with 1 out. 2-0 to Jason Kelly, the shortstop.
Nice
pitch.
pitch. Just up enough, Sean.
Yep.
You know, it just takes the batter out of his rhythm of being crouched a little bit. Anytime you can get that strike up high, it's difficult for a batter to hit that.
Ed Riley, the second baseman, just trying to stay close to the bag. Both the shortstop and second baseman just making some noise, keeping the runner on his toes. That extra step close if possible. Madden fakes the pickoff. Nice pitch just a bit inside. That was a good looking pitch.
Boy, that wasn't much inside either.
3-1? Scoreboard
Yeah,
says,
they didn't put it up. I thought it
scoreboard
was
says
3-1.
2-1.
I think we should go with the umpire's calls.
Ball 4, a little high.
Yeah.
Puts a runner on first and second now. And Steven Nardelli, the catcher, comes up. He got caught looking the first time up.
Now get ahead, get your head. Come on in. Go ahead, and the other way you going,
1 out here in the top of the third. Green Wave up 1-0. First inning score. Merrick with an RBI single. Drove in Madden. First pitch
Nice
strike.
pitch.
job.
Boy, it
out
wasn't a
there.
lot different than that last ball 4. It's in the same spot.
I like the fact that O'Donnell's always pitching from the stretch. So whether you got runners on or not runners on, he's in his own groove.
He's got his comfort zone there.
Yep. Ground ball going to go down
Good
to
two,
third.
good two.
Steps on third for 1.
got him.
Cross
You
the
got him.
diamond.
That's a nice
Nice
play.
job by Henry.
Henry Rogers with that.
Double play.
Double play. Mark that one, Sean.
Rogers 6-3 double B. And takes 2 men off, 2 potential runners off the bases there.
That's a nice play.
That was a great play. And, that can be tough. You got to get that ball before it hits the bag or it bounces away from you. Good arm. Nice bullet right across the diamond, and AJ was there to make the third put out. So no runs once again for Spellman. They had 1 hit, left 2 runners on. And coming up, Chris, for us, is going to be John Sellen for his first at bat. Yep, and then he'll be followed by Ryan Tobin, Drew Donovan, and Stevie Madden.
Hey, when Drew goes up, everyone is yelling flashing lights, lights, flashing.
Sun comes back out here at Green Wave Nation. Kevin Tachi setting up everything today. So if you have any audio video problems, it's all Kevin's fault. Right, Kev?
So far, there's no problems, right, Kevin?
He's had a busy day. He already did the softball game earlier today, where the Green Wave girls beat Walpole. They had a big victory over Norton the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, Green Wave softball is on fire. El Fuego. Coach Holm's got a good thing going down there. If you would like to be doing play-by-play commentary for softball or baseball, or if you'd like to do some camera work, we would love to have you. They will train you, teach you, improve you, and it's a lot of fun. I mean,
they'll
hey,
make it fun for you. It is a blast.
if Liam Murphy can do it,
If Chris Nagel can do it.
if Chris Dale can do it, that's a better example. No,
I had my Hall of Fame career in basketball, Sean, so coming back to my first love.
Hall of Fame career in basketball. I'll have to check the records for that. All right, Johnny Sellen.
That would be the announcing Hall of Fame, Sean.
I
Not
see.
the playing or the
okay.
officiating.
That makes more sense. It's Johnny Sellen, who's our outstanding left fielder and a pitcher on his own right. He's a sophomore,
John, speak those words on your lips, baby.
left-handed batter. His first at-bat of the game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Curveball of sorts is outside high. From the windup, another high pitch. 2-0.
Hey, Deacom, I need something. Bucket, bucket.
Get him a map!
That was with a B for those people at home. Ball 3 outside.
It goes flashing lights.
3-0.
Flashing lights, lights flashing.
No.
Well, like as long as there is.
See if Sellen's got the take.
No, wait, it goes flashing.
That's going to be high. 4
Boom,
pitches.
curveball. I'm 3-0.
No, wait, it goes flashing.
4 pitches, 1 walk. Sellen's on first with Ryan Tobin stepping in to the plate.
Other lefty, I got to get back in the ready position, Sean.
Flashing, flashing lights, flashing, flashing.
No outs, a runner on. Left-handed hitter Ryan Tobin out there. You can see the right fielder for the Spellman right now is trying to use his glove to block the sun. Oh, they show bump. Ball 1.
James, what does he need?
Catton at third base now, back. He's in on the grass. Tobin looking to swing away, but that's outside. Ball 2. That's 6 pitches in a row, and Coach Maraxis is
That's
coming
a
out
lot
to
of
the mound.
balls so far, Sean.
Yeah, Yeah, and Seebeck was in a pretty good group the first
He
two
was.
innings, but he's just having a rough start here.
He's not
Beginning
missing
of
by a
third.
lot. It's not like he's throwing it to the backstop. He's
Why not ball six?
just outside the edge.
Well, they're at the meeting.
That was in fact ball
When
six.
there's a meeting.
Coach Jay Brown down the far side of the dugout.
I see him.
Jay does a great job with these kids that have in high school, both basketball, baseball, does it all. He's I don't know, sometimes he's a better psychologist than a coach, but he's a great coach, so it's
Yes,
a
he
really
is.
good
And
psychologist.
he's a good guy, too.
He is a really good guy, proud father of a couple future star athletes, I'm sure.
If he doesn't have one ball,
Nice place to watch a baseball game.
It's an awesome place to watch a baseball game.
We are trying to get some new bleachers ordered and delivered here soon, and also a windscreen for the backstop. That windscreen will be arriving soon. I want to thank BSN Sports and Steve McGuire.
Nice.
Strike one makes it 2-1. Sellen takes the lead off first. Dobin digs in. Swinging, strike right back. And falls.
You got to pay
harmlessly.
attention back there. It makes me nervous when I see them duck when it's on the ground.
Luckily, it hit the tree branch and decelerated the ball
Yikes.
there. Makes it a 2-2 count to the Green Wave outfielder. Slow outside. 3-2, full count. No outs here. Top of three, 1-0. Green Wave lead. Beautiful day for baseball. The wind it's still blowing, but it's died down somewhat. Sellen breaks for second. Ball four. Puts two men on for Drew Donovan.
Nico, I need something. Bucket. Flashing. Flashing.
So 2 walks here in the top of three. Puts Sellen at second, Tobin at first. And Drew Donovan. One of the greatest quotes of the year by Eddie Riley about Drew Donovan in the newspaper about 3 weeks ago.
That was pretty funny.
Talking about how he was excited that Drew Donovan was playing this year because he's such a talented football field. He can throw, he can catch anything. And they thought the same thing would happen when Drew played in the outfield. And as Ed Riley said, 70% of the earth is covered by land, by water. The rest of it's covered by Drew Donovan.
That was pretty funny.
Donovan waiting the first pitch. High ball. Ball 9.
Yeah.
Right?
Again, Sean, he's just enough out of his rhythm, you know?
Coach Stevie Braxton's from the Spellman dugout, coaching his pitcher. There's a good pitch, pop up. Going to get over near their dugout though, see if it gets out of play, and it does get out of play. Keeps Donovan alive with a 1-1 count.
Good thing the bushes were there, Sean.
Abington's coach Braxton calls Drew Donovan up the sideline, the foul line, to talk briefly. Seebeck is a junior out there on the mound. 1-1, 2 ducks on the pond.
There are ducks in the pond. That is correct, Dr. Shaw. Ducks on the pond. Quack, quack.
Seebeck looks in. 1-1 count to Donovan. They have a pickoff play. So the shortstop run to the base and then run right in front of the runner as if he was going away. And as he did that, the second baseman snuck in from behind, and Sellen was ahead of the game.
And he faked the throw back to the pitcher so he can get the runner off.
Bunt shown by Donovan. Puts a nice bunt right back to the pitcher.
Nice.
He fakes the second. He thought about second. And gets Donovan at first just by a smidge. But a good sacrifice bunt there by Donovan.
Way to do a job, Drew.
Moves the runners now to second and third with 1 out.
That's a good sacrifice by Drew.
And up steps the number 1 batter for the Green Wave, Stevie Madden, number 34.
Good work, Drew.
No I in the word team and no I in the word Drew Donovan. Here comes Madden. And it's going to be an intentional walk.
Wow.
They know the damage that Madden can do. So they load him up now.
I didn't see what the call. I didn't see it. You have to catch or hold up 4 fingers. Is that what it is?
Spencer Merrick
thought
steps
that's what it
in.
was.
Spencer had a single his first time up to right. Pretty good gap between first and second base right now. First baseman and
Big gap in right center too.
yeah, first and third baseman are up on the grass. Throw will be coming home if it's an infield, quick one to the infield.
Have you heard the big news? He's actually
And Nardelli wants to talk to his pitcher to make sure that they don't get their signals crossed up.
Guys, did you hear that Spencer's a cowboy? Wow.
Yeah, really, the left fielder and right fielder kind of shading to the lines. Center fielder is straight down the middle. And the wind again picking up, and it is rolling left to right across your television screen. So a pop fly to center or right might start spinning to the right. There's a drive right down the line that's foul by about 18 inches.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You're just seeing if I'm awake.
Yeah. I say not only could a fly ball be affected by the wind here, but also a throw home from the outfield could be. 0-1 count to Merrick. Merrick
There's
drives
the rip,
one
Sean.
dead center.
There's the rip.
And it gets over the center fielder. He's on his horse. 1 run scores. Second run going to score. They're going to wait. They're going to hold the runner at third, and Merrick has 2 more RBIs and 2 hits on the day.
What a great hit by Spencer.
Big
Waited
shot.
on it, drove it straight away center. Great hit.
Selin scores. And Tobin scores. And Madden ends up on third.
Aiden O'Donnell at the plate. Out of play. That's where I was going to park, right there, Sean. I'm thinking I should have parked down by the tennis courts.
They threw to the cowboy.
Big hit by Spencer Merrick.
Keep it rolling, Aiden.
Nice job by Aiden.
I like to change the speed on that. There it is.
Oh, shot down the left field line, but
Wow, you
way foul. He got around on that one.
You got all of that.
Nice extension of the arm. Just
Nicely done.
cranked it. Infield in on the grass with runners on second and third. 1 out. 1-2 count to the senior pitcher and outfielder for the Green Wave. And he just punches it. Second baseman knocks it down. He's going to
getting
play
one.
to
Yeah,
first,
there's
but
2.
going to be an error there. Scores 1 run. No
Merrick's
throw to
digging it.
home. And Spencer will bring in the second run of that play. Tough play. The second baseman came up and had to throw it quickly to the first baseman, which didn't give the first baseman much time to react. We're going to put James Madden in the pitch run.
Still 1 out. Is the scoreboard right, Sean? 5 runs in? Is that what you have?
I've got, 5.
We had 2 runs come in on that.
James,
Yep.
what's your password?
Merrick scored.
James, what's your password?
Eddie Riley steps up to the plate. They're asking James Madden, who's down the runner on second, what his
That's
password
pretty
is,
funny.
because he was running the sound system
Nice
off
pitch.
his phone. Strike 1 to Riley. So O'Donnell gets on with the error, moves to second on the throw. Madden now running for him. O'Donnell being the pitcher. Riley punches one down the right side. Foul.
Hit it where they throw it, Sean.
Yep. Green Wave score 4 runs thus far this inning.
It don't matter if the sun don't shine. Let's go
Riley was now facing an 0-2 count with a runner on second. And
That's a nice
strike
pitch.
3 called. That was a good pitch.
Good pitch on 0-2. Same pitch as last time.
2 outs. Now Henry Rogers steps up. He had a single up the middle his first time up.
Come on, Henry, give us another one, kid.
James Madden takes the lead off second. High ball 1.
One more, Henry. Give us another run.
CPEC's thrown a lot of pitches this inning, Sean.
He sure has. You have the pitch count, right?
What do you think, I'm Billy Casely on a napkin here or what?
Ball 2.
Let's go, Chase.
Henry with a 2-0 count, looking for some meatball here. Figure CPEC wants to get back in the game with a groove one.
Good pitch.
Yeah, took a little off that one.
Yep.
Again, played with Henry's timing on that one. Good swing. On deck is AJ Nash. 2 outs here, bottom of 3. Green Wave had a 1-0 lead coming into it.
Go
They're
fight
sitting
him.
on a
Go
5-0
fight him. Go
lead.
punch him.
That one's high, ball 3.
Go fight him.
Make him come to you. He's got to come to you.
3-1 count.
Hey, Henry.
2 outs.
Go, Cheese Ball. Cheese Ball.
Madden hoping they gets around third base. That one's in the dirt. That'll
All four.
put Henry on first, with the walk. Second time on today.
AJ Nash coming up.
John.
With Selling on deck. 2 outs, first and second. Nash grounded to second his first time up. See if he has CPEC's number at this
Is he
end.
the 9th batter this inning, Sean? I think he is.
Yep, he is. Selling let it off, and he's on deck right now.
No!
Madden and Rogers take their leads. It's a strike. Nash lets that one go by.
What did Nash do last time up, Sean?
He went to second base with the ground ball. That one's outside.
Way out.
No!
Go, AJ.
2-1. 2 outs. 5-0 Green Wave lead here in the bottom of 3.
Oh,
Thought about it.
he was going.
That was a high pitch.
Yeah.
2-2. CPEC looks in Nadelli.
Hey, AJ. Let's go for 6.
Throws a bender.
He's going to get it. He's
Ball
going to
to
beat it
short.
out.
Yeah, could be an infield single.
Nice job.
Good wheels by Nash. It moves Rogers to second and Madden / O'Donnell to third. It brings Johnny Selling back up, who walked his first time up.
Didn't he lead off?
Selling wearing number 5 in his jersey.
Isn't this the lead off?
Bases are full for Selling, the lefty batter. Thought about that one.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, knew we didn't have the time, so we just held up on it. The timing, I should say. Outfield moves in and Tad with 2 outs and bases loaded. Infield plays back. Ball's high. Madden trying to distract the pitcher at third base. Also getting the attention of the catcher.
Yeah. A pass ball here scores another one, Sean. It's a long way to their backstop here.
55 feet,
Used to be longer.
88 feet.
No!
Of course you know that.
That was horrible when we were back in high school.
It was a mile.
If it was a pass ball, the runner on first had pretty good odds to get
All
to
the way
third.
to third. There was
Yeah.
a runner on second coming in.
We got Johnson
Selling with 2-1.
That's a rare.
Grinds one right to second. Bobbled. The throw to first. Gets him in time, though. That'll be the third out of the inning, but not until after the Green Wave do some good damage with a 4-run tally.
Someone get Henry, John.
Puts them up 5-0. Always a good feeling in the middle of the game to have a 5-0 lead.
Absolutely.
And we'll be looking at the number 4 batter. Cepek himself will be leading off the bottom of the 4th. Sorry, the top of the 4th. All right, Cepek up. First pitch, popped to right. It's going to be trouble. Good hit, stroke down the right field line. Donovan on it, though. About 300 plus.
Wow.
They're going to round second, bring him to third. And there he is, the number 1 hitter, Cardinal Spellman. Puts one into the sun down the line with a leadoff triple. Good poke by the pitcher trying to help his own cause there. And puts a runner on early here in the 4th inning. And they are going to put a pitch runner in right now for the junior pitcher. Looks like Ryan Bryce is going to do the running honors. Senior. Nice stroke by Cepek.
Isn't that why we didn't put in? Why didn't you do?
Mastriani into the batter's box. Struck out his first time up in the first inning. This is his second at bat.
Thank you.
Ground ball right to Henry at third. Looks back the runner. Throws it across the diamond.
Nice
Picks it
play
up.
by Henry.
Textbook play. 1 down. Michael Boudiette now steps up. He got caught looking in the 2nd inning. This will be his second at bat.
Sorry, Sean. I had a little work thing to take care of there.
Viewers at home didn't even notice, Chris. You did a great job.
Yes, they did. There was a lot of dead air time, Sean. I'm sorry, were you talking?
Strike one, a little slow curve. Catches the outside corner. Oh and 1 with 1 down here in the top of the 4th.
That triple was a blast, by the way.
It was, and you get the wind and the sun to deal with out there.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot. When you're approaching second, you know you should be turning it, heading the third.
And the fastest kid in the league, probably.
Yeah.
Chasing it down, too.
All right. 0-2. O'Donnell sets.
Nice pitch.
Just got a piece of that one. Stays alive. You get the feeling Boudiette, who got caught looking the first time, doesn't want to get caught the second time. So
He's swinging if it's close.
Yep. Low. Ball 2-2-2. Here at the Perky Bowl, April 22nd, 2022. Coach Steve Paraxelis against Coach Stevie Paraxelis. Because Coach Paraxelis, Coach Steve Paraxelis, did coach his son Steve in that 2009 state championship season. And of course the years prior to that. And Coach Paraxelis was the assistant coach to legendary Coach Tom Graham. We were telling some Tom Graham stories before the game. Full count now.
I played against Tom Graham, Sean, for a number of years. Ooh.
That one gets by. Runner's going to break
He's
from
coming.
third, and he's going to be in safely. So Spellman finally on the board. A little wild pitch there in that 4th one. 4th pitch. 4th ball, I should say. Jeez. So the run comes in. first now with 1 out. Abington's Matt Fieldman up at the plate, second baseman. Struck out his first time.
Nice pitch. Boy,
Sorry, I totally
that
lost
was a
that.
dart.
I just said he was on first. That was a.
It was not yet.
No.
That was a 3-2. I didn't want to correct you mid-sentence, Sean. I was trying to be.
Writing things down, not looking
I was
up.
trying to be polite.
Thank you. So 2 outs, nobody on. Ignore what I just said.
Sean, who?
But it does bring up Matty Fieldman.
Woo! Brush back.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
1-0. 5-1 the score now here in the middle, the top of the fourth.
That's a nice pitch.
Yeah, O'Donnell put a little something extra on that one, a little mustard. 2 outs. Bases are empty. Hemmings on deck. If we get to him with 2 outs right now. Aiden O'Donnell sets, looks into Merrick, kicks and throws. Good pitch. He's going to go straight back. Going to miss every car and the school bus.
That's a scuff.
Scuffed ball,
That's a practice ball.
hitting the pavement. Yeah, but it's white, so we still might use it.
Come on, mate. Give a chance. Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
1-2 count. Yes.
Woo!
Got him looking.
Man.
Strike 3 to end the
He's
inning.
having a game, Sean.
He is throwing very well. Got a good defense behind him, and
Yes,
hasn't
he
really been
does.
challenged too much. But a good inning once again for O'Donnell. So they do get 1 run with 1 hit. No errors. We had a wild
On
pitch.
a big hit. Big hit. Triple.
5-1 in the middle of 4. And coming up for the Green Wave will be the top of the order. So that'll be the likes of Ryan Tobin, Drew Donovan, and Stevie Madden. Up 5-1.
I have to tell you, Sean, I did not know that Donnie Whitman was doing the scoreboard. Has he been doing it?
The basketball book since
I know basketball,
the early
but not
1970s.
baseball.
Well, you know, when you get that free cheeseburger and a lollipop, they'll do anything. So Tobin has struck out and walked. He's also scored a run.
So I just saw Nardelli throw that ball to second base on his knees.
Yeah, we saw a great throw from him earlier.
He's got a gun.
Look at Aiden with 8 strikeouts through 4 innings.
He's having a good game.
Ryan Tobin's due. As we mentioned, one of the better all-around athletes at Abington High School. Very, also a good team leader. Comes to the basketball games and really gets the crowd going. Same thing in the football games. Goes out in the ice. He's leading the Green Wave. Puckman.
I like to see that. He's a hockey player, you said?
Shot. Gonna take right through the wickets there at second. Puts a man on the lead to start off the bottom of the 4th.
You're supposed to make the play!
Guys!
Drew Donovan stepping up.
Flashing lights! Lights flashing! Flashing lights!
The lights are flashing!
Flashing lights! Flashing lights!
All right, so there's no team in the Social League that has more fun than the Abington Green Wave
On the
in the
on the
dugout.
walk-ups.
Yeah, flashing lights. Now, Deli, the catcher's got to go into the dugout for a little quick equipment repair.
Yeah, something happened.
Swears. Swears are no good. Restart.
So we'll have a little
Let's
break
restart
right
it.
now.
Who wants to hear flashing lights again?
Just play Steve Madden. Play the Steve Madden one.
Let's talk. See if we can find Mike Van Hoolen with what they put
Go ahead,
Drew Donovan's song back.
Yes. Play the Steve Madden one. Do it now. James, do it.
See, Chris McDaniel's in the house.
James,
One of the local reporters does an awesome job with high school sports. Every single high school sport. Really gives the kids a lot of attention, a lot of credit that's due.
I couldn't get it up so fast.
Oh, you got a cut
Next
on
time.
his, by his right eye. Nardelli.
I couldn't do it.
it's not that hard.
All right, Donovan steps into the box,
I've always listened to this 20 times like the past.
looking to get on.
No outs. Runner in first.
I couldn't do it.
James, you're in the
Tobin will take the lead with a 5-1 lead for the Green Wave here in the bottom of 4. Donovan wearing number 2. They throw over to first. Tyler Paraxelis in the first base coach's box.
Big gun, what do we call that?
Tyler was also a good baseball player for the Green Wave. Good cut by Donovan. Puts it back to the screen.
The mid-game, I like it.
It's an 0-1 count. Gets the outside corner, strike 2.
Strike 2.
Hey, JR, I think you have the wrong count.
No, it is. It's 0-2.
Yep. 0-2.
Nope, you're wrong.
It is 0-2.
Nope, you're wrong. Nope, you're wrong. Nope, you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
That one's low.
No! 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 I love that we do that.
That thing was ugly.
JR, there isn't 2 strikes.
I didn't take a weekend off. My voice
Throw over to first. See the first baseman with the sunglasses on over there.
Not the biggest lead by Tobin over there, but CPEC just keeping him close.
Donovan looking to line one. He does.
Sean.
Into that left field gap. Going to be stopped by the left fielder, and Drew will pull up at first as Tobin moves down to second.
That was a laser!
Good shot.
That was a laser!
James Madden says it was a laser, and he should know because he does sports commentary for the Green Wave. Outstanding addition. Tobin on second, Donovan on first. Steve Madden up at the plate. He's walked twice, once intentionally, or was it twice intentionally? No, once intentionally. Calls a timeout. No outs here in the bottom of 4.
You know, that's what we haven't seen since the first inning, Sean.
What's that?
A lot of timeouts
Yeah.
by the batters. Spellman was doing that early in the game. Abington's only done it a couple times.
Slow bender. Falls short.
Are we on a board? No. Thank you.
Why do you say that, Pat?
Waiting for the second pitch of this at bat. Just outside, not just, ooh. Tobin thought about it. He was halfway
He was
down.
at least halfway, Sean.
Yeah, he wasn't sure the catcher was going to get that because that was outside
Yeah,
in
he
the
had to
dirt.
dive for it.
Now Deli did a good job.
There was no one covering second base, though.
Yeah.
Second baseman was way over.
So 2-0 count. 2 runners on, no outs here in the bottom of 4. Steve Madden, the number 1 hitter for the Green Wave, takes a strike. I want to thank athletic director Peter Serino, and of course Bud Madden, who is to our left, who helps out setting up, organizing, getting everything ready, getting the umpires, getting buses when buses are needed, working with the DPW. A lot of work goes into setting up these seasons, and that's just one sport. Never mind, you got softball going on, you got track going on, you got golf going on, all sorts of things.
I was thinking, how did the softball team play before the baseball team? What, it's school vacation?
It's school vacation week, that's right. Madden does a good job fighting that one off, makes it a 3-2 count.
I haven't heard Mrs. Paraxelis' voice yet, Sean. Have you heard her?
She's here. I think she doesn't want to be accused of cheering for either team, so she's just not doing so. Full count to Stevie Madden. Number 34.
Anything close.
Tobin on second, Donovan on first. Outside. His third walk of the game, but loads the bases.
Again for Spencer Merrick.
Pick your poison, basically, huh?
We got a choo-choo drink, and that was a free ticket.
Now, he's had a single to right his first at-bat, which scored a run. They had a double to center field and scored 2 runs.
Oh, wait, guys got bases loaded, no outs for Cowboy Merrick? I know where this one ends.
The Cowboys up in the
Bases are plugged, infield is in,
doesn't look good for you.
and Merrick is cocked and ready to go. Slow benders outside.
Another ball. No one warming up for the Cardinals over there either.
Pitching in high school is so, if you get 2 or 3 good pitchers, you can go far, but it's hard to find that mix.
And it's a long game. It's a lot of pitches for these guys.
Green Wave is fortunate in that they do have a pretty good stable of pitchers. 2-0. 2-1.
He brought some heat that
Yeah,
time.
a little good fastball there. Zepek chuckling a little bit there.
Let's go, Cowboys. You got this, you champ.
Gets the corner.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, Spencer's got a good optical nerve up there. He knows what he's seeing. Sorry, he has a good eye, Chris. 2-2.
Who the heck uses that for a line?
He held up. Oh, 3-2. Applause from the Green Wave bench.
He's got a good optical nerve. You know they're not going to ask us back, Sean, after comment like that.
Well, that's just the difference between Abington High School and Norwell High School.
My God.
Chris being a Norwell High graduate. It's a pitch to Spencer and knocks it back.
Hanging tough.
And hit the gate, actually. Hit the arch, yeah. Full count once again.
Merrick hanging tough.
3 ducks on the pond. See if he's going to try to put it down the pipe. He fouls it off once again. Oh, that's windshield material.
That's over your car.
Oh, didn't hit me. Hit something. Count remains at 3-2. Merrick in the box. He's done a lot of damage today on the Green Wave offense. Nubs one right down the middle. It's going to be.
Oh,
He looked to first, and they get him at first. Thought they would try to toss it home, but it's a sacrifice. In one
that's
way,
what
right?
we'll put it down, Sean.
Yep.
It's an RBI, another.
Boy, Spence. Hey, Spence, you got an RBI, man.
Is that RBI number 5 for Merrick or 4?
4. And moves all the runners, so we get second and third now for Aiden O'Donnell. Ball 1.
Pitcher to pitcher here.
So Tobin, the leadoff hitter, has scored twice thus far, which is something you want to see.
Yeah.
All right, they break it up on the mound.
Young coach Paraxelis taking all the time before the umpire comes out.
All right, 1-0 count to Aiden O'Donnell, who's got 8 strikeouts notched in 4 innings. Steps out. Runners on second and third. Sun is getting lower as the day goes on.
Brings in 2.
Foul ball going after that same car.
That was a
Your
big
car?
bounce.
Kevin Tachi, did it hit your car? It did? Oh, winner, chicken dinner. Someone Someone
You
hit
get a dent, Kevin?
Kevin Dachi's car.
Kevin, could you protect that motorcycle behind Sean's car, please?
Donovan coming down the line at third. Curveball doesn't come across the plate. Madden at second. Two and one count. One down. 6-1 lead for the Green Wave. Just a little bit high there.
High and tight.
Drives a single right up the middle. It's going to score one. Throw comes in from
That's
center.
a nice throw.
And good job by the catcher snagging that one. So O'Donnell contributes to the cause with a RBI single right up the middle. Scores Donovan from third and moves Madden over to third.
Aiden O'Donnell with a nice rip to left center.
Picks up the RBI. Eddie Riley will come up to the plate. And out pitch running is Madden once again, James Madden. First and third, one out. 7-1 Green Wave lead here in the bottom of four. Ground ball is short. Bobble tossed to second for one. Safe at first. Be a fielder's choice. And scores a run. Riley gets that ball in play. What are you laughing at there, Christopher?
I'm sorry. The commentary from the dugout tonight has been sometimes hysterical.
It's entertaining at the
It truly
to say
is.
the least. Madden scores his third run. Riley now at first base.
Some of it not necessarily suitable for on air, but I just.
Ooh, big shot by Rogers
That's
out right.
there.
And it's over the right fielder's head. He turns first. Riley's going to turn
Burning
third and head
from
for
second
home.
base.
They missed
Henry
the cutoff
going
throw.
for three, standing up.
Henry Rogers
What
with
a
a
hit.
triple. Nice booming shot. Made it easy for Riley to make the run around the bases there. Riley scores. Rogers with the RBI. Triple. Deep right.
I think Henry took 3 strides between first and second base.
Yeah.
He was burning.
I'm sure that makes his mom proud. Shout out to his mom. Not so much his dad, but his mom. A lot to his mom.
Then CPAC is coming out of the game. Stevie Praxis giving him the hook.
RBI triple. Henry Rogers got a single, a walk, and a triple. He and Merrick are really running the show here on the offensive side. Where's our lacrosse guys? While they're warming up, maybe we can talk to them.
That I'm bad to the bone.
Want to talk to Mike Van Luling and Johnny LaRosa, two of our lacrosse players who on. Well, we got this break in the action, you guys. Introduce yourselves to the viewers at home. I don't hear them. Is that okay? Hold on 1 second, guys. Try it. Say it again.
Hi, I'm Mike Van Luling, senior captain of the lacrosse team.
I'm John Rosa, senior defenseman on the lacrosse team.
All right, gentlemen. So we have a little break in baseball. Tell me about how's the lacrosse season going so far.
Good. We had a good first game against North Quincy. Took a few tough, tight losses.
Yep.
But we bounced back against Votech. Got a game tomorrow against Whitman Hanson.
Johnny, what's it like playing defense for lacrosse?
As a football player, it's very, very fun. I get to play physical, you know, get to use my 6-foot metal pole very, very handsomely.
Legally.
Legally, of course. Get to use my body. It's fun. It's fun.
Talk about who's your goalie this year?
Jake Quinn. He's
So-
a junior.
So Quinn has to have. There's always something a little bit off with a lacrosse goalie. Am I right? I mean, it is a position that a lot of people won't take. But
Yeah, they're
he's
crazy.
He's talented, but he's got to be a little crazy.
You got to be a little nuts to step in front of shots going that fast.
Who are some of the other guys in your team that you think are just really playing well, gelling together?
Jack Robbins playing really well right now. Quinny for sure, he's playing really well in net. Our attackmen, Zach Buchagross, Johnny Halpin, and Pat Pruitt, they're playing really, really well. Hunter Grafton, Evan St. Martin, 2 other middies, they're playing really, really well right now.
Great. And
Luke Foley. Luke Foley's having a really good first year for him.
And you guys just came back from the senior prom just like about a week or so. Good time had by all?
Oh, yeah, it was a great time. Really nice place. Very well put together. So shout out to the senior committee.
I saw a couple of photos. You guys were looking pretty sharp and dandy there. You know, LaRosa, you dressed well, you know. You looked pretty good.
You guys clean up well. Good to see you, Mike.
All right, good luck this season, gentlemen. Back to baseball real quick. A.J. Nash steps up. With Henry Rogers on third. Got himself there on his own with that when he crushed that one. Drew Donovan would like to make sure his mom knows that he said hi. AJ with a good swing. Now, you know, Drew's dad was an outstanding track athlete, I'm told, time and time again. And that's where the Donovan boys get their speed. There's a nice shot by AJ. Another RBI single for the Green Wave. And a nice at-bat. That's AJ's second single of the game. Rogers scores from 90 feet away. Who'd have thought that these youngsters would know all the words to songs from 10, 20, 30 years ago.
We got a pinch hitter up, Sean.
Mike Pinot, another hockey player. Mikey P.
Let's go, Mike Pino. There we go, Pino.
Pino steps into the box, ball in the dirt.
James, are we out of pond? Here we go. Why are you tipping around, man? Let's go, Pino. Let's go, Beachski. Go down. There we go, Pino.
Nice swing by Pino. 0-2. Sorry. Well, it's
1-1.
1-1. First one was in the dirt. Third one was in the dirt, and that's going to move the runner down. So Nash is now at second base. 2 outs here in the bottom of 4. 10-1 Green Wave lead after scoring 5 runs thus far here in the 4th. They scored 1 in the 1st and 4 in the 3rd. Pino awaits the pitch. That one's low in the dirt. We should note the new pitcher also.
He was the first baseman.
Yeah, Michael Boudiette, number 8.
CPEC went to first.
Pino, that one's high. He's going to get a free ride to first base. Owen Haggerty stepping up in place of Ryan Tobin. Great song. If memory serves me, last year Haggerty was 1 for 1 with a home run.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Huge.
a good year.
Be a good time for another one.
Yeah.
He's not new to the clutch.
Fouls it down the right side. Haggerty is a senior.
He's gonna hit a hagger ball.
Runners on first and second with 2 outs. 10-1 Green Wave lead here in the bottom of 4.
Come on, Haggerty. What do you say now, Paul? Here we go, Paul.
Ball low.
No!
Boudiette, the southpaw, on the mound. Ground ball is shortstop. Gonna get through though.
It's Holden.
Everyone's safe at all 3 bases. So Pino moves to second. Nash is over at third. Haggerty's on first. And who do we get?
Shea McClellan.
Shea McClellan stepping up for Drew Donovan.
I want a mixed double.
McClellan with bases loaded out there in front of him. 2 down. Talk about a football player.
Yeah.
This guy.
Had a great year.
There were so many other coaches that would come up to us before and after games like, who is this guy? He's like, we're
Where'd he
worried.
come from?
You got to defend against your linebacker, McClellan. Good pitch inside at the knees. Tough one to swing at. McClellan probably made the right decision
He
not
had
to.
a great season, Sean.
Oh, outstanding.
Football.
There's some games you wish you had 5 Shea McClellans out there. The pitch.
Nice pitch.
Inside fastball. Just gets the corner. 1-2 the count. Good crowd of Greenway faithful here supporting the Greenway baseball team after the girls softball victory early today. He hits it down the right side. Seebeck's going to get the good bounce and end the inning. The put out. And that'll bring up now the top of the 5th. The 8 and 9 bat are going to be coming up for the Cardinals.
So, Sean, I am not sure of this rule, but so I just heard Coach Baraxlis from Abington. Ryan Tobin, I think. So Owen Haggerty hit for Ryan, and then Shea McClellan hit for Drew Donovan, but they're both out in the field. How's that
Yeah, it's
happen?
not like the olden days where if you pinch
Once
it,
you
you
get
stayed
subbed
in.
out, yeah.
Yeah,
So what happens? So they're just back in the lineup again?
it's coaches can leave them in or switch them back out. I don't know the way it's
I don't know
written
that
actually,
rule.
but yeah, it's different. I mean, pitcher's pinch runner is kind of a gimme now. You can
Yeah.
do that when you want throughout the game. But another big inning for the Green Wave makes it a 10-1 game here. O'Donnell will stay out there. Green Wave really only have 1 pitcher to play with today, other than O'Donnell, so they're going to let Hayden go as far as he can go. Chris, you are a member of the Strawberry Valley Golf Committee.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of good things happening up there in the town-owned golf course.
It's been an unbelievable few years, Sean, since since COVID came on the scene. Once people were allowed to get out, people were still working from home, so they had more free time. They weren't commuting, and golf just took off. And especially golf at Strawberry Valley, you can get 9 in, you can play
Right.
18. It was easy. We've had 3 of the best years that the golf course has ever seen.
Really?
The superintendent is Rainey Vadabunker. He does an outstanding job getting some new equipment. We got some new carts. We're working on a new well.
Got some capital improvements coming up.
Capital improvements again this year.
Renovating the clubhouse, right?
The clubhouse, we need new windows, we need a new roof. Looking at siding, trying to come up with a plan for a deck near the front door. It's been an excellent 3 years. Rainey just texted the golf committee yesterday saying that we had the best April ever yesterday.
What's great about that golf, the Strawberry Valley, is all the greens fees of the golfers who go up there who pay to play, that money gets reinvested in everything you just listed, the new well, the renovations. That's all coming from the golf revenue,
Correct.
not from your tax dollars. So it's self-sufficient. I was going to say, O'Donnell hasn't lost a
another
beat. Yeah, hasn't lost a beat. That was Joe LaRocca who was pinch hitting on that one, but unfortunately he had to face O'Donnell. And another pinch hitter coming up right now for the Cardinals is number 18. And that is Nick Leary, a left-handed batter.
Yes, Sean, just to go back to Strawberry Valley for one more second.
Please do.
As you were saying, all the revenue that comes into Strawberry Valley from greens fees goes into an enterprise account. So anytime we do course improvements, new equipment, any clubhouse renovations, anything like that, new well, we're hoping for a new well this year, all comes out of the enterprise account. It's no, there's another strikeout for Aiden. No drain on the town finances at all.
10th strikeout. And they're going to take out Aiden right now after getting his double-digit number 10 strikeout, and they'll bring in a relief pitcher.
What a great
Which will be
game.
Henry Rogers.
What a great game.
Well-pitched game. He's going to switch gloves as he moves possession. Nice job by Aiden O'Donnell, start to finish there.
Aiden, great game. All the way through.
He still had a lot more in the tank, but they're going to really just save him for future games.
10 Ks in a 4-inning game. Or 4 and what?
And the
4
Cardinals right now are trying to
2/3.
get some of their guys up the plate.
Yeah.
But they got to
Rogers
face
going
Henry
on.
Rogers.
Yeah.
So O'Donnell will move to third. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we get some time now while Henry warms up.
Again, going back to Strawberry Valley, no drain on town finances. The management of the golf course by Superintendent Vadabunker he's done an outstanding job. He works for Com Golf when Com was running it. He applied to the town for the superintendent's job. We highly recommended him as a committee, and he's been simply, in one word, awesome. He's done a great job. The golf course is in great shape. The irrigation that's on there on the greens and the tee boxes, he does a great job on that. The irrigation is run for the fairways. We just don't have enough water in the pond on the 5th hole to handle all of that irrigation. If we get another well drilled, we should be able to handle that with no problem.
Great. Look forward to
Come
that.
on out and visit. If you haven't played there, you should come out and play.
Great place to learn, to play out there too, and you know, there's a lot of great parts of this town that I think, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know. They don't get out there and experience it. And if you're not a golfer, then head up to the track at Riley Field, right up near the library. It's a beautiful area up there. There's a bandstand with summer concerts every Sunday in July and August. There's a free Sunday concert at 6 o'clock. They have a different type of music every week. It's like literally 700, 800, 900 people up there. You've got, of course, Memorial Field down here. There's always big things going on. Ames Knoll State Park up off of Linwood Street. Island Grove, hopefully, if you get
Island
kids,
Grove,
great place to
another
bring your
hidden
kids
gem
to safely swim with lifeguards. Just a lot of good things in this
A lot
town
of
that
new,
are there for you to
real
take advantage
positive
of.
things happening in town.
Yeah. And on a rainy day, nothing better than the Abington Public Library if you want to stop in there. Even if you don't think you're into libraries, go check out the building. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is.
Well run. The back wall is all windows. Big swing. This is the leadoff hitter, Statovich, whatever, Ryan.
Stakovich, I'll go with that.
2 down, no men on here in the bottom of 5. Sorry, top of 5. Ground ball, going to slow grounder to Eddie Riley, picks it up. 4-3 is the put out. 1, 2, 3 they go.
I think Henry threw 3 pitches, didn't he?
Yeah, now we'll go to the bottom of 6.
Yeah.
He'll be coming back at the top of 6. So we are at the bottom of 5 with a 10-1 lead. Green Wave have had a pretty solid game, both offensively and defensively.
Oh, yeah. Big solid, very solid.
You can't
The
say
offensive firepower came through in the third inning, as they scored 4 runs in the third.
Yeah,
opened the game up.
Merrick with a big hit. Merrick's had a couple of big hits, and of course, can't say enough for the way Aiden O'Donnell pitched today too.
Like I said, Sean, I haven't been to a game in a long time, and he did an outstanding job on the mound.
Yeah.
He mixed up his pitches, he mixed up his speeds. Well done, Aiden.
The Green Wave have Aiden O'Donnell. They have John Sellon, a lefty. They got Stevie Madden, who also pitches, and of course Henry Rogers, who's going to be out there for the next inning. Those are their top 4 pitchers, and each one of them does a great job and can really put a lot of innings in, which kind of makes it easier for the next guy. That you're not getting 3 innings and needing to bring a guy in for 4 innings, things like that.
And not burning them out.
Right. Kind of keeps them sharp for the bulk of the season and hopefully into the postseason. Want to remind you too, Abington Celebrates is going to have the 310th birthday celebration of the town of Abington, founded in 1712. So the weekend of June 10th, 11th, 12th? A lot of stuff going on in town, including fireworks are scheduled for that Saturday night right here at Memorial Field, weather permitting. There's a lot on their Facebook page, Abington Celebrates. They have stuff going on at Island Grove. They've got the fireworks, as I mentioned here. They've got just a long list of things to do. Again, Friday night, June 10th, Saturday, June 11th, and Sunday, June 12th. Abington Celebrates. They do it every year. It's a great committee. And then in the fall, they have an Oktoberfest celebration, and they usually try to do something for Christmas time.
Nice. Always something going on.
Take pride in Abington,
Absolutely.
you know?
One of the things I think I read, and maybe you can confirm for me, is the food trucks will not be back this year.
Right, at their decision. The food trucks, yeah.
They're in high demand right now.
They are, and they were feeling as they were too spread out. They were spread too thin, going from town to town to town to town to town. So they were going to try to shorten it up. It was just very taxing for them. This is Richards up at the plate right now, the senior for the Green Wave, Josh Richards. J.R. Richards. Just touched the outside corner for strike 2. Bottom of 5.
We had to play 7 innings because of
Sean Riley and Chris Nagel bringing this Abington Green Wave game. Thanks to Liam Murphy on camera, along with Kevin Tachi, our producer. Sets up all these wires and stuff to my right that I would not know how to do.
Thank you, Liam and Kevin.
Richards in the box. Gets hit. Hit by pitch, so he's going to take a trot down 90 feet to first base. Jack Shea now going to step into the box for Abington.
Who's this, Sean?
Jack Shea.
All right.
well, he got hit. Oh yeah! You talking about me? Go Jack Shea. Yeah, keep your eye on the ball.
Jack Shea got a rip at that.
He's 1,000.
Richards on first.
Literally.
Foul ball.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thankfully hit the wire.
Deflected away from Kevin's car.
It was coming right
I
down.
don't know where is Kevin?
It's coming down in a target-rich environment, but it hit the wire, luckily. But brings up an 0-2 count. Balls.
Run. Oh,
It'll be a strike 3, but the runner gets down
yeah.
No, this is a walk-off situation for
to second on the pitch that went down to the backstop.
Sorry, Sean.
Pat Cummings, the sophomore, stepping into the box.
We're going to have to dig into the roster now, Sean.
Hey, JR's gonna steal home for the win. JR steal home for the win. Hey, JR stealing home for the win.
Ed. Up by 10 after 5 will end the game. Right now we're up by 9 with 1 out. So if J.R. Richards can be brought home from third.
Do you not want to hit? I didn't even realize that. I'll hit.
Cummins awaits the pitch.
Yeah.
Ball. 3-0.
Are you guys splashing?
Cummins just a sophomore for the Green Wave.
I would fill it on myself.
Coach Paraxo Sr. getting all the young guys in, Sean. I'd like to see that.
Yep. Takes a strike.
Yes. Yeah, wait. Even if Peacock hits him in, should we still mob JR instead?
Boudilette winds up. Boudilette is a sophomore, but throws ball 4. Puts a man on first and third.
No, they have to mean something here because it's a mercy. They can't like mob.
I can't see the roster, so I don't know who's up, Sean. Number 18.
That's Jake Contrella.
Okay.
We'll be running Native American. We do Native American.
With runners on first and third. 1 run wins the game.
If JR scores,
Lefty pitcher winds and throws high. 1-1.
Everyone has to mob.
2-1 the count. Bottom of 5. First and third. Here comes the pitch. High. Ball 3. 3-1 might be loading it up.
Inside, ball 4. Bases loaded. 1 out.
30.
Owen
Cody? Owen Cody is now stepping up for the Green Wave.
I think so. Oh, wait. I think Mike Bean is.
Number 32.
1 out, bases loaded for Owen Cody. Is that who it is, Sean?
Go. And Sal in your head. Yeah.
Pitch by Boudilette.
Pitch.
Owen.
Strike 1.
Owen Cody's calling game. Go on. It doesn't matter. Owen Cody's calling game.
John, take my gloves.
He said this for
Ball outside.
Come on, Owen. That's Owen. He's a sophomore. Here we go, Owen.
Owen's a sophomore with bases loaded.
Oh, wait, no, it is now.
Oh, it puts a shot out to center field. They tag him at third. Richards, J.R. Richards coming in. Nice throw coming home. It's going to be over. And it's going to win the game for the Green Wave with the sacrifice fly by Cody. Brings in Richards, and they mob Richards to win the game. What a great way to win the game.
That's a big win for the Green Wave, Sean. That was a good win.
11-1 victory after 5. And the elder Coach Praxis is going to take home the bragging rights.
Bragging rights tonight.
And a fun game for everyone here in
Absolutely.
green anyhow. And I think the fans were very happy to see a good game. There's Tracy Praxis here taking photos.
Tracy is videoing.
Just a quick handshake from the two coaches.
Yeah.
And Green Wave, a lot of people pitching in. I think, if you're going to give it player of the game, I'm going to give it to Spencer Merrick.
I was going to tell you that earlier, Sean, but he gets it for me.
Number 2 player of the game is Aiden O'Donnell.
Definitely.
Just the way they
10
play.
strikeouts today in 4 2/3 innings.
Yeah, outstanding.
Great job.
So good victory for the Green Wave. Good getting some of the youngsters in, and the youngsters end up making it work at the end and driving in that run with a good shot to center field, and Richard scores it to win it. So, Chris, I want to thank you for
Sean,
getting out of work a little early.
I
and
appreciate the
getting
ask.
down here.
I'd like to thank Kevin and Liam. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Liam Murphy on.
Liam killed it on camera.
We hope. We'll have to go back and watch the tape, critique. And then Kevin Tachi making it all happen technologically. Unbelievable.
Donnie Whitman on the book down there.
So final score from the Green Waves, Tom Graham Memorial Field, Tom Graham Diamond at Memorial Field. Abington Green Wave 11, the Cardinal Spellman Cardinals 1. The elder Steve Braxlis takes home the bragging rights. The younger will be buying the drinks and buying dinner. I want to thank you for tuning in to Abington Green Wave Baseball. We'll hope to see you at a lot of these Abington Green Wave baseball, softball, and other games throughout the remainder of the season. Thanks for tuning in.